What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Garbear Fitness. I'm actually at my friend's spot right now, shooting a little video. It's interesting because I actually wanted to shoot this on Wednesday because I'm right now kind of like condensing, and I'm going to go more into this in the episode, but I'm condensing the work that I have to do for Garbear Fitness into one day a week, which is generally on Wednesdays right now, and I'm going to be doing most of my content uploading those days, my vlogs, my blogs. The newsletters, like any, huge focuses on emails, just giving out business cards, stuff like that. So that's really going to be my day to kind of do outreach work. But I ended up not getting to do it because I'm just kind of getting adjusted to the new schedule load in that day. So I'm recording it today, and it's Friday, and it's pretty cool because, it's Friday, guys, TGIF. So anyway, what I did want to talk about first was, two things. I wanted to talk about, because I already started talking about organizing. I wanted to talk about the use of AI in the fitness industry. And it's very, very interesting, again, the way the world is changing right now in terms of information and access, because AI is so helpful in terms of getting things organized. And that's exactly how I created my my new workload schedule, and having everything kind of mapped out throughout breaks and my building times throughout the day, and just scheduled blocks. I think in terms of like pulling information in and gathering information for research, it's phenomenal. I think even for clients who might be very tight on budget, or people in general who might be just kind of curious on how to change their lifestyle, or want to learn about things in terms of supplements or certain foods, or how things affect your hormones, I think that it's phenomenal. I do think that AI has the advantage in some areas to pull information in very quickly in terms of saving people money. I think that the falter to it is that it doesn't have the human responsing, it's not even a word, the human responses, or the ability to completely understand your body the way a coach would. And I think that, again, we're in this very interesting era right now where we're kind of figuring out how to balance the new artificial intelligence and current coaching platforms. And again, one of the few things with mine is that I wanted to restructure mine because, again, the world is changing and we all have to continue to evolve with it in terms of like the technology coming out, in terms of the way that we're training, in terms of the training systems, the types of diet. As you get older, your body changes and responds to food differently. Like I'm noticing, I'm turning 32 soon, and my body is getting like a little bit more gassy in terms of certain things that when I was 30, I'd be fine eating. When I was 27, I was fine eating stuff that I wasn't at 30 as much. Like for example, now like McDonald's does not completely sit well with me like it did when I was in my 20s. I love the food. I can eat once in a blue moon, but my body's just telling me like, hey dude, like we're just not working together. Even if you want a quick like junk food meal or something, because that's what it is, it's just not working out. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of information on that. I also wanted to talk a little bit more about the Fitsocial I had gone to, because I'm getting ready to go to another one on August 23rd. And I talked a bit about it in my TikTok video. So if you guys do also want to kind of keep up with what I'm doing or the brand's doing in terms of the vertical kind of more short videos, you can check either the short videos on YouTube here, or you can check the TikTok page at Watson Alexander, which is the same name as my personal Instagram one. But I generally like to give my more long, detailed thought process videos here, and just more of discussion stuff. But the Fitsocial was awesome. And the reason I say that, and I talked a bit about it again in my TikTok video, but I had been looking for a community to engage in the fitness world for a very long time. When I first moved here in 2016 from Philadelphia, there were some cool people I met in the gym, and when you change gyms, you're kind of restarting. people's lifestyles change, their schedules change, people become parents, get married, they move, all kinds of different things, different careers, whatever. So your schedules in life and just different abstracts of yourself change, right? And it was very interesting where I noticed that it was harder to build a community down here than it was in Philadelphia. And again, I trained originally at a YMCA. That's where I started at. And then I went to a World's Gym, and that was actually kind of pushed to me from one of my friends who was in just getting more into bodybuilding, and I love it there. And the community you had there with trying to just people just helping each other out in the gym, connecting, just doing different types of like powerlifting competitions together, like everything. It was more of like I would even argue a culture there. One of the things that I say I like and I don't like about the fitness culture down here in Florida is that I like that everyone is just kind of active in getting themselves out there. And one of the things I actually recently said on TikTok, I think I posted it on my story. I love that TikTok is allowing me to see how many other athletes there are in the world. I just love watching people's just fitness journeys. I love to watch the way people train. It's just been really a great experience just watching and seeing, man, there's so many other people in the world that exercise that I can connect to through technology. The downside I feel like to hear is that I feel like everybody is very independent and soul-based. And when I say that, I mean it's because most people are bodybuilding or they're in the bodybuilding world. And bodybuilding is a very independent sport. I've actually said it a lot in my other videos, my other discussion videos. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm a part of it too. But when it comes to finding people that you want to socialize or connect or click with, that you might just not be random approaching everybody in your gym, there's an opportunity for you to now go to Fitsocials, and it seems like it's one of the big things that's happening in Orlando. And it was great. One of my friends invited me, and I saw it as an opportunity to just kind of like socialize and see what people are doing. What are people engaging in? Where are people training at? And it's like a social event for people to exercise and go sit in the sauna and just chat, or go sit in the ice baths and chat, and just or go find different exercising resources or recovery things that you can connect with. Food, like food supplements, the prepackaged meals, all kinds of stuff like that. And I was like, man, it's so crazy how I feel like over the past couple of years, if any of you guys have been remembering any of my videos that I've talked, I've been consistently saying that I've been looking for a fitness culture and community where people are just genuinely connecting, where you might find people as a group to go to the gym or go on bike rides or do different competitions or go to the beach together, do a run together, a nature trail together. Finding ways to connect with people who live a very similar lifestyle with you. And Florida is very big in terms of partying as well too, which is fun and great, but like, where are the people who are not doing that all the time connecting at? And I think that this was a great thing to do because it was so packed. I mean, there was just so many cool people I got to meet, different brands and businesses I got to meet, and it's just great to engage in just seeing how people go about engaging about what they're selling or what they're working for. And it's a lot for me to learn too, and I love it. So I would say, guys, if your city has any Fitsocial events, I would highly recommend going, because it's an opportunity, especially if you're a very shy person and you want to connect, maybe find gym dates, maybe find friends to hang out with, maybe find friends to train with or do something. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. I kind of just wanted to chat with you guys about that. If you guys are currently looking for online coaching or have any questions, comments, concerns about anything in the industry, you're looking to continue to expand where your body's at, you're looking for more dietary information, just shoot me a message on my through the website. Just shoot me a message through the Instagram page or the Facebook page. I'm generally on my phone pretty frequently, so I'm going to see it and give you guys a response. I do have client slots open right now too, and I'm really excited to continue moving forward with the current client program that I have, which has just been awesome. Again, a lot of time has been going into it, and I can't wait to continue working with clients furthering that. If you guys are currently looking to sign up and get some more information in general about the brand, or just again with fitness tips, and you want what's beyond the blogs that are on there, I'm telling you guys, when you go to my website, garbearfitness.com, and you're going to see a pop-up within like the first 10 seconds or so, and the pop-up is to sign up for the newsletter. And the newsletter gives you a 10% off coupon, which is great because you can always use it on anything you want to purchase on the website. So there's a lot of cool apparel in there. There's a lot of like things like duffel bags. The backpacks, unfortunately, I ended up having to pull them off because they were kind of just really hard to get, and they sort of like just sold out the product that I was using. But there's a lot of cool like hoodies on there. There's limited edition stuff. There's full gym outfits, relaxing leisure wear outfits, shirts, shorts, stuff like that, guys. So I spent some time generally trying to find the best quality products I could that weren't going to destroy people's pockets. And that's another thing that I think that comes in terms of what we're going to call fashion. What can you do to get the person the best quality product that's going to work not just in leisure, but under exercise and stress, and then also not break the bank? And that's just almost like its own kind of science that you're just figuring this stuff out with. And it's also timely and costly too, but I love doing it. And I've had actually some people reach out to me asking me for new products, guys, and I do hear you, I promise you. There's some other things that I'm kind of building right now with the brand that I'm really focused on, but I promise we will eventually get back to bringing out more products. But keep sending your ideas in, guys, because I am generally writing these down. I'm a person who's a very big listener and believer in finding out what people are asking for and giving them that, because again, there's so many things in the world, whether it's like entertainment or certain businesses that don't listen to what the consumers want. It's like, hey, we're offering you our money. We just want this. Like, can we come to an agreement? And I think that's really what it is. It's about making sure that customers are happy with their product and you're also happy with what you're putting out too. So anyway, guys, Garbear Fitness checking out. Stay shredded, as I always say. Again, just been a blessing we're almost at the 10-year mark, which is pretty crazy. So looking forward to a great 2025 fall and winter season and a great 2026. And I will see you guys, boom, on the other side.